This is the Empty Stands Podcast.
Forget ice cold Palmer, because he's on fire. Thanks to his 4-goal haul, he racked up a whopping 26 points, making him the player of the week, Game 33 player of the week. He's also the top scorer in a single game week this season. I mean, that's what else? What else can you ask for in Nkem?
Dude, I think the stats that was more damning for me when I was reading up on Twitter is that he's actually level on goals with Haaland now.
Yeah, in his first ever. I mean, like this is like his debut season. It's just incredible. I just think about it, and where would Chelsea be without Cole Palmer?
Dude, I know, right? The guy is amazing. Like, first off, he has a very annoying and serial killer-ish face. I'm sorry to say that, but
He
like,
just has this lax, like a
he has
this.
the gold. He
Yeah, like
actually has
I
the
mean,
gold
it's easy. Like, what do you guys mean? That this is
and
what
the
I
arrogance.
want to do. Like, come on.
And what's annoying me is that people stay finessing my bloody club. Like, you guys bought that guy for 40 million
I
and
mean,
sold to us for free. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, I'm with you, man. He had a powerful game week. It was one of those game weeks where I was just like, if I could turn back the hands of time and just captain this guy. I never thought of it, but I was just like, just imagine if I captain this guy.
I'm pissed. I'm really pissed off. I shouldn't be pissed off, but I am pissed off because I had this guy as my captain for like literally the whole week, and then I came on the pod, and Albert and Casey convinced me that Haaland was a better captaincy choice, and I changed it to Haaland. I mean, I still scored 95, but I felt I can only just imagine what my game week score would have been. It was great. It was a
major,
good game week
man.
for me. I mean, Pep did his thing again.
That's
Yeah, he did
major.
his thing. I don't know what it is with either he's figured out the leaks and he's trying to like, I don't know. Pep is just the guy's annoying. So there was a leak that came out
Yeah,
and that was like Foden was starting, right?
the
Yeah, so I took
Foden
off Saka and got in Foden. I also took off Gabriel and got in Vardiol, right? Vardiol hold was a 12-pointer. Foden, nowhere to be seen. He was on the bench. So I'm like, a waste of transfer. But I mean, I had to make the transfer because I'm free hitting this game week. So altogether, it was a nice game week for me. I had double Chelsea defense, Petrovic and Gusto with the clean sheet. I also had Anthony Gordon, 17 points. So that was
like, I'm the only person
that was amazing.
You told me
I mean, Gordon is he's just been fantastic at home. So I don't see why people don't have him. Like anytime Newcastle plays at home, Gordon is like a sure pick. So yeah, the only downside is I have Darwin instead of Isak. On my wild card, I went for Darwin instead of Isak, and that's something I regret till date because oh my god.
Like, even Darwin is regretting putting Darwin in his own
I
FPL
honestly,
at this point.
I don't even know what
I'm
I
not
was thinking, but Darwin has just been a terrible pick since my wild card in game 30. It's been a terrible pick.
It's not happening again. I mean, it's good that the season is almost over. Like, I'm learning a lot of lessons that I'm sure I would repeat next season. So,
anyway,
yeah, I mean, super excited
game
about this week.
C
is the big
7 teams,
free
two
hits
fixtures.
game week, which I'm assuming everybody is going to be on. I know I'm going to be hitting. My squad is trash. I'm having PTSD as to how I'm even going to deal with next game week already.
I mean,
but for now, let's try and enjoy this game week. So yeah, we're all about the assets we're considering now. I'm sure you're considering having 3 Arsenal assets,
Am I?
although
I
they've had a
mean, they're
very
out. They're out.
scary.
They look
Yeah, I
knackered.
mean,
They look out of it. So I don't know.
yeah, they're having a tear filled week.
my only wish,
I'm not sure how that's
my
gonna.
only wish is my only wish is
Sorry.
for Chelsea to just compound it, like just a win. Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
right.
just a win, and
Let's play
it's
them this weekend.
perfection. Like they're out of everything.
Oh, you guys should do
I
it
mean,
for the
we know
cause
we are
of.
haters. We did same to Spurs last time they were trying to win something. So I mean, I just hope these
Oh
boys
yeah.
can turn up and
Oh yeah.
just give me something. Give me something.
But it's gonna be tough, though. You're playing at Emirates. When is these days the Emirates is.
I feel like
I mean, I even felt so
it's a
bad.
mentality thing. I don't think those players like they are probably deflated. I mean, this could come back and haunt me, but yeah, they look
I
out of
agree.
it. Yeah,
I agree. I agree. On the second side of it, right, and it's one of the reasons why I really don't even banter with Arsenal fans. And yeah, I know we have Arsenal fans
yeah,
listening to the pod, but yeah, guys, it's just the reality. Number one, I think there's some heavy case of the Lulu juice that is going on in that side of London. Because the problem I actually had now, or I have now
yeah.
with Arsenal fans is, did you see how quickly they emptied that stadium with basically like 10 minutes to go or whatever? Like, I'm like, who does that? Like, what is that sense of
Right.
entitlement that is making you so pissed that you abandon your
It's
squad that has been leading and been
yeah,
busting balls
yeah.
all season? Then the one time that they are having a flick, you are
It
leaving.
just shows.
Like,
Yeah, it
it's
just
not even
shows.
about.
Yeah,
It's just. I mean, it was just like, how do you expect
so,
these players
yeah.
to
They
get
can get
through?
the
Like, what? Haven't you heard of the 12th man? Like, that's the whole idea. Like, painfully for me, the Chelsea game, I feel like the game against Man United, while we were obviously who we are, what took Chelsea over the line were the fans, because the players were switched
yeah,
on. Don't get me wrong, but like the fans were also like in it, like
yeah,
pushing them to the end. So I just don't, and this is not the first time it's happening with Arsenal. Like it's become
yeah.
a trend now. Once you're upset about something, the fans leave the stadium, and the players need you. So I don't get it, man. But that being said and done, are you considering any
I mean,
assets
we
from
have to
Arsenal?
because it's us now, and they're like the best. I hate to say it, but they are the best team in the league so far, in terms of FPL. So yeah, I feel like the best Arsenal assets are Saka. Although I don't know what's up with him of late. 'Cause he's been.
Really?
I mean, this is coming from a guy who sold him last game week. I mean, I'm on a free hit, so if you're on a free hit, I feel like you should have Saka. But he looks, I don't know, he looks out of it. So, but yeah, so Saka, I wanted to say double defense, or I would like to say double defense, Gabriel and Saliba.
Hmm.
But I'm just wary
Hmm.
about the fixture schedule, and Gabriel. I don't see Gabriel starting both games, because I know Tomiyasu is back. There's Kiwior. There is what's the other guy? The Timber guy, right? Yeah,
Is
he's
he
back.
back?
So,
No, I don't think they'll play him. Like, I think they are like putting him in
but
a
these guys
in a
have
now.
played like back to back to back to back. They actually need a rest. So I don't see.
Mm.
I mean, the Wolves game is on Saturday, and then Chelsea's on Tuesday. So that's
Whoa,
yeah,
Saturday
it's
and
tough. I
Tuesday.
don't. There'll definitely be rotation. So um, I would say maybe Saka, and maybe a Havertz, because I mean Gabriel is just, sorry, Jesus is just he's the worst striker ever.
He is striker.
That guy is, oh my
Is
god,
he?
I don't know how Pep gave you. I mean, I, I mean, logic doesn't work because Pep also gave us Palmer, but it turned out different. But when Pep gives you,
Oh no, no, but I mean, the logic does work because Pep gave you someone he had tried
Yeah.
and tested. And that's even the new finesse that these
Yep.
big clubs are doing. Again, Real Madrid, they chop Man United every single time. But like Palmer was one of those decisions where it's like it's either De Bruyne or Palmer this season. And I have this very weird take that I feel like if they had started easing Palmer in, they probably would have had. You can
In that
imagine
same
Palmer
team. Yeah,
in
yeah,
that Man
yeah.
City. Like you said, Palmer is carrying
Yep.
Chelsea on his shoulders. Like, look at what they are doing. Then, by the way, while we are discussing assets and moving along, don't think we're not going to bring up that nonsense that
What did we
your
do?
people did on TV for the
Please
world to see.
ignore.
Like, we can't even
No,
ignore
ignore.
it. Like, we
Never
can't ignore it.
even.
Like,
Because, I mean, Jackson
what is
and
the
Noni
life
Madrid,
of
oh my God.
sibling?
Those two idiots. They just showed their
It
age.
was,
Yeah.
it was so
Yeah.
embarrassing. I was like, are you guys like,
I mean,
oh God? Like, I'm not a Chelsea fan. I know the designated
right?
penalty taker. The penalty taker
Right?
was
No,
sat
they
in his
weren't even
own
concerned
area.
that the guy was on the floor, probably injured or
He
anything.
was
All they
very,
were thinking of was trying to get a goal. Like, shows how they value teamwork. Because I blame,
I'm telling
again,
you,
people know I'm
man.
a Poch hater, so I blame Poch. This has happened like 3 times before now, and this guy never came out to state that Palmer is a designated PK taker, right? So he had to get to this before he could say it. So I mean, yeah,
He
it's
came
all on
out.
him.
It's okay.
A coach should show signs of leadership and nip all that in the bud, but he lets it play out. Yeah,
Now,
it's
but
before.
the other side of
Yeah,
it,
it happened before. Sterling did same and missed. Noni has tried to take away a PK from Palmer before, but Palmer stood still. How?
but you know,
Yeah.
in your history, in Chelsea's history, you guys have had these players. Remember Kepa, and is it sorry, I mean, what was his name? What's
Sorry.
this guy's name? Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
again, yeah.
But I mean, what I've seen about it is also this era, and I'll liken it to maybe your real life job when you're dealing with quote
Yeah.
unquote Gen Zs as opposed to people that were in the older generations. Like I think what's happening now is this whole sense of entitlement and that team bonding thing not being a thing anymore. Because I'm just thinking about it. Think of the
Yeah.
Chelsea of old. Think of the Chelsea
All I
with
could think of
Drogba
was that
or Lampard.
if
Who
Terry
has
was
the
if Terry
audacity?
was the captain on the night and
Do you
Noni
get?
and Jack, Terry would have slapped both of them. Yeah, it
Do
was.
you get?
I
Who has
mean,
the audacity to carry the
Gallagher
ball?
was. They don't
So I
respect
mean, we see
Gallagher,
it in
so I
football.
mean, so I'm not even surprised. Let's leave that aside. Let's talk about Arsenal.
Yeah,
So
we'll
for
leave
me,
them.
if I was going
Leave
to
them.
pick three Arsenal
So
players, I'll go with Saka, Saliba, and Havertz. Um, I
okay.
mean, Saka. I don't want to spend so much time on Saka because his Saka is on pens, but he's definitely off. There's something going on there. Um,
Yeah.
Havertz is like their best asset in isolation. I hate to say it, but he's been like playing every game and getting great chances. Even the underlying stats are
Yeah.
there to show that Havertz is the guy now. But it remains to be seen if they can pick themselves up from this defeat. So,
Yeah.
but I feel like everyone on a free hit should definitely be going for three Arsenal players. Whether you want to go with the double defense or double attack, I don't know. But I'd rather go with double attack than double defense. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Of course, the risk being
Rotation,
the
yeah.
rotation, like you mentioned.
Ateta has to change. He has
But
to change
we need
something
to,
because, yeah, they look knackered. Yeah.
yeah, we'll deal with that. Then moving on to Liverpool. So focusing on teams with the double
Doubles.
game week. So are you doing three on Liverpool as well?
For Liverpool, it's quite tough because they have almost everyone back, right? I've had Bradley for like since my wild card, and I would say he hasn't turned out great because he's underwhelmed. And
Yeah.
then he now got injured, so Trent was forced to play like maybe earlier than expected. So
You were expecting
for
the
Liverpool, I would
win. Yeah.
advise to wait because we're recording this on a Wednesday. So I'd advise to wait for the team as they play their Europa League game on Thursday to see how they set up. Because we know that Jota is back. We know that Trent is available. Robertson has been playing really well of late as well. So there are a lot of options. You could even go with their goalkeeper. Alisson too is also back. So there are a lot of options for Liverpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
So Salah is like, of course, the permanent pick, but Luis Diaz has been on great form. Um, I don't think anybody should be going near Darwin. Yeah, he's just not it. But I really like the looks of Jota. If I see that Jota gets like maybe, I don't know, 40, 60 minutes in the Europa League game, I could definitely punt on Jota.
yeah,
So if I would pick three picks from Liverpool, I would say Robertson, Salah, and Luis Diaz. Yeah. But if I see that Jota gets some minutes, Jota is someone I would like to punt on. Yeah, I really like Jota. Yeah.
okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. As we're speaking, as we're talking about this, I'm basically trying to put my own free
No.
hit team together. I'm just picking the nice bit. All right. Okay. So next we jump into the Wolves team. I think I know the two names that will definitely. I know two names
Yeah,
that will
for Wolves,
definitely pop up.
I think the game against Arsenal just kills the enthusiasm. I know Cunha came back with a bang with 2 goals, but the game against Arsenal are like very good in defense. So I don't see Wolves doing anything in the game against Arsenal. I mean, I could be wrong, but if you were to go for Wolves picks, I'll just go with Cunha and maybe an Ignore if he's fit enough. Yeah, because he's been
Yeah.
really good. But now that we
And I
have
guess
Wangi Chan back, Cunha back, I don't think we'll see Ignore like forward again. Yeah, so he might be,
Bongi.
but he might go back to left wing back. But he's still a great option. But it's just the Arsenal game before the Bournemouth one that's is a bit tricky. Yeah, but I really like the likes of Konya and Nori. I wouldn't go more than yeah, yeah.
Definitely. The rest, I mean, there's their own form of pep relay as well, and yeah, I don't think I want to take a punt on
No,
three
no,
Wolverhampton assets in a
no.
free hit game
With
week.
the Arsenal fixture there,
Now,
it just feels like a one. It's almost like a one game. Yeah,
yeah, a
yeah.
single game week. Then now that I'm thinking about it, we're kind of talking or going into the teams that we will call the differentials for for the double game week because we've just talked about Wolves going into the next team, which is Palace, which is the same thing. Although they
Yeah, I
have
feel like they
some
have
hot
like the best.
some hot
Yeah, they have the
Nigerian
best
players.
games this double game week because they're both at home, West Ham
Yeah,
and
they have some
Newcastle.
hot
We
Nigerian
both
players.
know how terrible West Ham have been. Just like us now, they look knackered with their Europe games. So, and we
Yeah,
saw how badly they played over the weekend. So, I feel like the game against West Ham and Newcastle have been, although they've kept like 2 clean sheets, that's like an anomaly because before now, the Newcastle defense has been terrible. So,
they were
yeah.
collecting, they were
Yeah.
receiving.
There's even a shout for Easy being the captain because yeah, he's
Oh
he's
yes,
he's he's worth a
yeah.
punt in my opinion. So I like Easy a lot.
At this
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
I would be on easy over here
yeah,
because I don't know what's happening to
yeah.
Salah. So
I feel like
I
yeah,
totally
if you're on a
with
free
that.
hit, you could go for it. So I like Easy a lot. I like their left back and their wing back and their right back, Munoz. I also like Mitchell. But someone who I feel like is a lock in my team is Mateta. He's been he's
Why?
been great up front. Like against Liverpool, I don't know how Robertson managed to get that ball out. He was this close to hauling. He was brilliant
Yeah,
against Liverpool. So Mateta is a lock. Mateta and Eze are locks in my team. Um, Maybe for the goalkeeper Henderson, because he does make a lot of saves. So and I mean he can definitely keep a clean sheet in any of those games, especially the one against West Ham. So yeah, and from stats, Palace are like the fourth best defense in the league. So, yeah, I like Henderson as my goalkeeper. then I would go for Eze and Mateta. Olise is a nice punt, but I don't see him playing the full 90 minutes
Yeah.
after.
Even AJ as well. I don't think AJ is always a shoe-in for
No, he
90
is. He
minutes
is.
as
He's
well.
their talisman. He's on pens. He's
Ah,
on set pieces. Yeah. But the team looks a lot better when Olise plays. We all know that. But I don't see them risking him, like giving him the full 180 minutes. So, yeah. I'll stay away from Olise. But I mean, if you're a punty manager, you could you could go there.
hmm.
But
No,
those
thank
midfield
you.
spots are like, because
All
we
right.
already have Salah, Havertz, Saka, and maybe Jota or Luis Diaz. Like, there's really no space for an Olise, because I'll definitely pick an Eze before Olise. But who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, so that's it for Crystal Palace. So we jump into Bournemouth or Bournemouth, as one of my ones will
Bournemouth.
call it.
I don't think the only person I'll pick from Bournemouth is Solanke, the forward. Yeah.
I'm not going to pick
No.
Zabrangi.
Mm-mm.
Zabrangi.
They're both away games, and we know how good Villa is at home. Villa is, I mean, we'll talk about it later on, but there's a case for not taking out Oli Watkins from your. Oli Watkins can hurt people just like he did last game week as well. Because
Yeah,
even though
he
he's
has to
playing like
carry.
just one, he's playing a single game, but Oli Watkins looks like I think he'll definitely score against Bournemouth at home. Villa are really good at home, so um, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
see Solanke doing so well. But again, he's their talisman. He's on pens. They hardly get pens anyways. But it's two away games, so
True.
I don't know. I'll just go with Solanke and that's it. I'm not considering anyone. I don't like the goalkeeper. Neto, no.
You're not even thinking
No.
about
I think he
Climates.
got picked up a knock in the last game, so we're not sure of his availability yet. So I'll just stick to Solanke and that's it. Yeah.
Okay. How about Everton?
after the wallop, after the
Only,
walloping they got with, I was
only
going to consider Pickford, but after his shenanigans against Chelsea, yeah,
Pickford.
because Sean Dyche's teams are usually like very resolute defensively, but
No,
against Chelsea they just
what there's Sean Dyche's team, there is Pickford. Like how that guy is England's
But what are you
number
saying?
one.
Pickford is the highest. He's the highest scoring
One
goalkeeper in the league.
of that guy is optics. I don't know how to explain it, but there's nothing that guy can do to convince me. That guy
But
is
it's
just
two home
optics.
games, so
But
it's
yeah,
two home games against.
yeah, it's worth considering. So my
Yeah,
feelings aside, he's actually a good option for she's a
yeah.
shooing for goalkeeping. Yeah, I think
It's
I'm
two
gonna
home
put
games
him
against
in
Forest and
as my
Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool is the Merseyside derby. They could try to stop Liverpool from winning the league.
no. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get our listeners
Oh
excited and
my
stuff.
God!
It's not going
Nah.
to happen.
Well,
It's going to be
Pickford is
part two. We'll give them the
no
remaining six
Pickford is an option. So maybe yeah. But I prefer Henderson over Pickford. But I mean, people,
for
yeah,
sure. But
yeah, Pickford is
yeah,
an
we'll
option.
see. I'll still make that. I'll
Besides
make that
Pickford, I
call.
don't
I'll
have
make that call.
Calvert Lewin. I don't know if he's fit. I don't think he's fit. So Brant White got injured in the game against Chelsea, so there's really no other option there. Nah.
Okay. There's really no point
Yeah.
wasting, our energy on Everton right now. No offense to Everton fans. And next team as well, I'm feeling that way
Oh
as
my
well.
God,
Sheffield,
Sheffield.
like
There's someone from Sheffield I really like, Barrington Diaz. He's classed as a midfielder, but
like
he plays as a striker. The game against United, I feel like he
well,
could do something.
it's
Yeah,
United.
he's
United.
yeah, he's a
So
punt. I don't know. I'm just looking at my midfield. I don't see where I can fit him in, but
No, it's not a case of you're not sure. I mean, as a Man United fan, I can guarantee you it's nonsense. So yes, that's for sure. So guys,
should
girls,
get him
women,
next
ladies,
beers.
everyone listening, we would consider yes, honestly. Because I think he's going to get results against Man United.
And then the game against Burnley, right? Yeah, the game against
Yeah.
Burnley that could be anybody's game. So
Yeah, it's
it's
actually
not a
not
bad
a bad.
shout. Yeah,
I think if all the other midfielders
that's
are expensive
mid.
and you need
Yeah,
that budget midfielder
Brighton
to just
Diaz
complete
is
your
Brighton.
setup, then
He's a nice shout. So yeah, maybe I wouldn't consider any
okay.
other person from Sheffield. I mean, nobody else. Yeah,
There's
there's
no
no one
one else
else.
to
Yeah.
consider. Okay, so now that we kind of have gotten gone through the
Do you want to
rounds
talk
in
about
teams
the single game
on
weekends
the
that?
double game week, um, looking at the
Yeah.
strikers, what are you thinking? So we've got Jesus,
No.
who
No.
yeah. Jesus, there's
Yeah, I really
Mateta.
like Matata. Yes. I'm definitely
Yeah,
starting Matata.
you said that.
So for me, it's between
There's
Konya and Solanke. So I'm slightly leaning towards Solanke because of the Arsenal game that Wolves play. So that looks like a single game week to me. Um, yeah, so I'll probably go because I'm playing like a 3-5-2, and yeah,
yeah, I think
for my two strikers, I'll probably go Matata and Solanke. Yeah.
okay. Now that you say that, I just can't help but feel like there's one of those double game weeks where we're going to it's going to be a herd
It
movement
happens
thing.
all the time, right?
Well,
We all double.
we're going to herd
Yep.
up in our tiers in
We
our tier
double up
one.
on the double game weekends, and then one single game weekend just destroys everybody. I feel like that's what the Watkins can do, or an Isak. So
Yep. Seriously pondering that as well. Well, speaking of single game weekers, are there any ones that we're overlooking? I know you have spoken extensively about
yep.
Isak and what
I hate to say
is there
this,
anyone
but
else?
maybe Bruno Fernandez.
Oh no, don't mind me. All right. I mean, he did score a
You're,
double last
you're letting
weekend.
your sentiments get.
I'm done. I'm done with this.
You're
Anything by
letting
United, like
you're letting your
no
sentiments get the best of me.
bro. There is no way I'm going to put Bruno in a team that I have an option of. Even Saka that is in his bad phase right now, I would probably consider Saka and his games this week. I mean, I don't know. Man United is just abysmal, so I can't trust anybody. Don't get me wrong, though. Like for instance, Garnacho. I have Garnacho in my
But
team.
what's up
He's
with he
come
and
strong for
ETH? Is he because I don't know what's going on.
so slight deviation to a Man U situation. The problem I have is that we are not the only club that has
Yeah.
these things happen.
Yeah.
You get like every club, it happens. Like there are players that want to revolt. I mean, they are kids, they are young. We're just speaking of
Chelsea.
what
Yeah.
happened with Chelsea. But the problem I also have is that it's Man United story. Again, I get it is Man United. Everyone wants to sell papers. Tweets want to blow up and everything. But it's only us. And the players don't help. Like, even if you are benched, like, dude, it's straight math. Do your talking on the pitch. Just do your talking on the pitch. Like, you don't
Go on
need
social.
to. The internet never forgets. Yeah, like the internet never forgets. So why are you doing that? Ahmad is putting emoji. Garnacho is putting emoji. I'll be liking whatever. Don't even get me started on that bloody toxic United channel. Or what's his name? In fact, like I said, I don't want to even deviate from the pod right now. But like, yeah, Leave my United. Let's close. Let's close for the year. I'm done, please. Don't take me back into the doldrums.
Okay. So for this,
So
yeah,
if
go
you
ahead.
don't think so, if a spanner in the
Yeah,
works question. So if you don't think you should use your free hits
yeah.
card this week, when do you think is the best time to use it?
So Chelsea and Spurs have a double in 35. I mean, if you don't have them, you could free hit them in 35 because that's a double. 37 is also like a big double game week. You could also use that there. Although I feel like most people prefer to bench boost in 37, but if you're not using your free hit in 34, you can use it in 35 or 37. Yeah.
Yeah, I was considering the one for 37, but yeah, I think it might just be best to try as much as you can to get enough double gaming players and
Yep.
then to strike
Yeah.
them. So, like I told you earlier or before the pod, I will be taking hits. There will be hits for
I mean,
37.
in all your hits, make sure you're captaining Cole Palmer.
Finally, yeah. But yeah, now that you got to captaincy, so are you? Well, I don't see Kopama being in your team
That's another
this
thing. So
game
he's
week.
another
Is he?
single game week guy who could really hurt us. Although he's playing Arsenal, but I mean, it's Cole Palmer. His cause.
Is
Yeah.
Kopama? I think it's a big
Yeah.
game. I actually like he annoys me, but I like him. He's a big goal. I think he's
I
ballsy.
mean, but
He has
it's a
yeah.
game against Arsenal versus people who have two games. So it's a struggle. I don't think I can have Cole Palmer in my team this week. So I'll just hide behind the couch and hope he doesn't. No,
That's what
no. I
you
actually hope he does something because I really don't want Arsenal winning the league. So yes, I hope he does. My FPL team can take it back. But yeah, I hope Cole Palmer does
But I
something.
mean, dude, you know the thing about the FPL, it's almost like it's best to stay on the left side and following everybody to the right. So it will shock you.
That's
This boy will
that's why I
go
said
and
Bruno
lock for
Fernandez, but you were trying to hit one for me.
Oga.
I said Bruno
Please, who
Fernandez. You
is going
said
to be your
no.
captain? Who is going to be your captain this game?
I'm
Please
actually
don't take
torn
me.
on captaincy. I really don't know what to do. Saka is my boss captain. Salah, sorry, my boss captains
Ah,
currently.
even Saka would have been
Nah,
like,
I don't know what
"Are you
Saka is up to
serious?"
this days. So Salah is currently my captain, but I really like the looks of Eze. But am I bold enough to do that? That's that's the challenge because he has like the best games. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, it
his
looks
stats
to.
is
Is the
good.
Newcastle game at home or away?
All games are at home. West Ham at home, Newcastle at home. Yeah, they're
Sweet,
really sweet fixture. Yeah,
sweet, sweet.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think even if Salah was playing Sheffield and a team
You'll
in
still go
Division
with
One,
Eze.
I'm
Hmm.
not. I think I'll go easy because I don't know what's happening with Salah. But again, it might be one of those game
Right,
weeks
and he
where
just comes
Salah decides to
right and just
rise.
blows everyone. I don't know.
So yeah, this FPL is just go
Right,
your full
that's
chest.
it.
Anything that
Yeah,
happens,
I mean, last game week I was here
you take it.
asking lyrical about Palmer, and at the end of the day, I didn't follow my guts, and I had to pay for it. So maybe easy, yeah. So yeah, easy.
Okay, yeah, I'm still also on the same page
Okay.
with you on that. Then yeah, thinking about this game week again, who do you think would be the biggest free hit trap? Like,
What if I say Trent Alexander Arnold? Yeah, because I
yeah,
feel like most
I see
free
that.
hitters will go for Trent. Because I don't think people without the free hit chip, I don't think anyone's going for Trent. So um, people might go for Trent, and I don't think he's fit enough to play in both games.
Yeah,
So he might be a trap. Yeah,
I see that as well. I see that
he might
happening.
be a trap. So
But yeah, I encourage you guys, those of you sort of like hanging around my
this
periphery
is
on
very
the
fair.
table. Feel free. This is my favorite. Yeah. Feel free. Feel free to go with trends. Feel free to go with trends. But yeah, I totally agree. Well, yeah, we'll see how it. I'm super excited about the game. For me, it just
Yep.
means more football. And I think being a Man United fan for the post Ferguson era, I think one of the blessings I've had has been FPL because it has kind of helped me so just enjoy
Yeah.
football. Like, yeah, I'm just looking forward to watching football. So and watching players I have in my
Yep.
team perform. So that's why people will see me celebrating Isak goal and they'll be like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, number one, I have no reason. Why am I
That's
bantering?
what
Why?
FPL does to you. So yeah.
Yeah, like Palmer scored how many goals? I was just like, dude, you can score more. I encourage you. In fact, Malo Gusto, I was like, is Malo Gusto all right? 6 goals, not one
Right.
assist. Like, what's that about? So yeah, I mean, I'm just very excited about the lot of football week. Lots of
Yeah,
football we're
it's
going to
crunch time.
experience this
So
weekend.
time to climb up those ranks. So yeah, for our listeners,
Yep.
thanks for listening. If you like the content you're hearing, or if you want to hear more of this, please like, subscribe, give us 5-star ratings on whatever platform you listen to us or watch us from. We're also on YouTube, so please follow, hit that subscribe button so that once we turn out episodes, you get notified. So
Yes,
here's
yes.
wishing you guys green arrows until we meet again next game week. Cheers, guys.
This is the Empty Stands Podcast.